Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to Monday's maths lesson. So this week we are going to be looking at percentages. So today we're going to be finding 25%, 50% and 75% of numbers. But before we do that, we've got our SAT Prep starter. So today we're going to be filling in a multiplication grid. So to do this, we are going to take the answers of the inside of the grid to work out what the missing numbers are around the edge of the grid. So for this missing square here, we are going to have a look at the number 63 and the number 9. So we need to work out 9 times something equals 63. So to do this, we are going to use the inverse. So we are going to do 63 divided by 9, which equals 7. So we know that the missing number is 7. Right then, moving to the next one across, we know that the answer is 54 and that one of our numbers is 9. So we're going to do 54 divided by 9, which gives us 6. So we know that the missing number is 6. Right then, moving to the last missing square, we know that our answer is 56 and 7 is one of our numbers. So 56 divided by 7 equals 8. And to check that we have definitely done this correct, we are going to check the two numbers that we have placed into the grid. So 6 times 8 gives us the answer of 48. So we know that our numbers are in the correct places. Right then, today then we're going to start the lesson off by looking at 50% of a number. So how would we find 50% of a number? So we need to use division to help us do this, and we are going to be dividing by 2 because 50% of a number is equivalent to finding half of a number. So the fraction half is equivalent to 50%. So on the board then, there are 100 dots. So we want to work out what 50% of 100 is. So we need to follow the method of dividing by 2. So we are going to be halving. So we take our amount, which is 100, we divide by 2, which means chopping it in half, and we get the answer of 50. So we know that 50% of 100 is 50. So 50% is the same as a half. Right then, moving on to this one then. So this question, we need to find out 50% of 320. So we take our number 320 and put it on this line. Then we divide by 2. So pause the video now and have a go before I show you the answer. So the answer to this then is 320 divided by 2, which equals 160. So you could use the gate method to do all of these if you would like to, okay? So we have worked out that 50% of 320 is 160. Right then, there are a few more which get more challenging on this slide for you to have a go at. So pause the video now and have a go at finding 50% of these numbers. So just to remind you, to find 50%, you need to divide them all by 2. So here are the answers then. Give your answers a tick if you have got them correct. Right then, after looking at 50%, we are now going to look at 25%. Okay, so to find 25% of a number, again, we need to use division. This time we need to divide by 4, okay, because 25% is equivalent to the fraction 1/4. So when we are finding 25%, we are finding 1/4. So here is our example. So again, we're going to use the number 100. So we are going to be finding 25% of 100. So to do this then, we take the 100 and we divide by 4. So 100 divided by 4 equals 25. So we know that 25% of 100 is 25. So again, the dots over here show you how we work that out. So we've divided the 100 by 4. So there are now 4 sections on this grid. Okay, so we are finding out just one of them. So 1/4 of this grid, 25%, is the same as 25 dots. Right then, here's another one for you to have a go at. So this time we are finding 25% of 480. So we're going to take 480 and we are going to divide it by 4. Again, you can use a gate method here if you would like to. So pause the video now and have a go, and then we will do this together. So we put the 480 and we divide by 4, which gives us 120. So this is what your gate method should look like if you did do one. So we know that 25% of 480 equals 120. Right then, here are a few more for you to try. So pause the video now and have a go at these questions. Right then, here are the answers you should have, so give yourself a tick if you have got them correct. Right then, the last part of today's lesson, we are going to be finding 75% of a number. So to find 75%, again, we are going to be using the knowledge that we have just done to find 25%. So we need to do 2 steps this time. So we need to divide by 4 and then we need to multiply by 3. Because when we divide by 4, we find 1/4. But our numerator is 3 this time, so we need to times by 3 to find 3/4, because 75% is equivalent to 3/4. So to do this then, here is our method again, showing the little black dots. So 75% of 100, this is how we work it out. So we take 100 and we divide it by 4, which gives us 25. Because we know 1/4 is 25 of these dots, don't we? But we don't just want 1 this time. We want to find out 3 of them. So then we have to times by 3. So we take the 25 and we times by 3, which gives us 75. So we know that 75% of 100 is 75. Right then, it's your turn again. Have a go and see if you can work this out, and then I will go through the answer with you on the next slide. So 75% of 500 then. We take the 500 and we divide by 4, which gives us 125. We then take the 125 and times by 3, which gives us 375. So we know that 75% of 500 is 375. Right then, it's your turn then. So there are 3 questions for you to have a go at on this slide. So pause the video now and have a go, and then I will talk you through the answers. Right then, here are the answers you should have for these questions. Right then, Year 6s, over to you. So there is a worksheet on the website or in your pack where it asks you to find 25%, 50% and 75% of a number. So you can choose the 1-star, 2-star or 3-star challenge. We would love to see your work if you'd like to send it to us through our email addresses. Good luck, Year 6. See you tomorrow.